Well, good evening. I am Vikki Goodwin. I am a state representative who just spent a couple of weeks with 50 of my best friends in Chicago. Started out going to Albany, New York, and we went in small groups to different states to talk to the governors to really make sure they understood what was going on in Texas, that Trump was rigging our redistricting, that Trump is worried about his approval rating going in the toilet, and that he needed to rig the election in 2026 to maintain his power in Congress. And we said, we're not going to stand for it. Now, we're not telling you what to do in your state, but we're letting you know what's going on in our state. And interestingly, these other states led by Democratic governors have good government going on. They have passed rules so that in their states, they can't just ram through a new redistricting bill like we can in Texas. So in New York, I have to give it to Governor Hochul because they have rules, they have to vote on it 2 times, and they can't get a new bill passed by 2026. But she said, I'm gonna start the process. If Texas is gonna go forward with rigging their congressional districts, we're going to start the process here in New York. And of course, yes, y'all know what happened in California, Governor Newsom, same thing. They have independent redistricting commissions. And wouldn't you know, there's actually a Republican congressman from California who filed a bill in Congress saying that we should not be doing redistricting mid-decade because he's worried about his seat now. So that's not the way government should go. And let me tell you, I'm honored to be here because the whole reason that I am a Democrat is because of LBJ. I grew up in a family in Dallas. My parents were loving parents, very supportive. My mom was the PTA mom who did all the things for our public schools, huge public school supporter, but unfortunately, they voted the wrong way. But they were supportive of me. I went to UT, and after UT, I went to the LBJ school. And I learned about LBJ, and I said, those are my values. The Great Society, the Voting Rights Act, the Civil Rights Act, all the things that he did. But it is in my blood supporting our public schools. And that is why I am running for Lieutenant Governor. And would you agree that we need to send Patrick packing? Y'all, when I am Lieutenant Governor, I am going to bring that $1 billion back into our neighborhood public schools. If we have more of Dan Patrick in charge, we are going to have neighborhood church schools. Every classroom having the 10 Commandments on the wall, chaplains for mental health counselors, prayer in school. Hey, I'm not against church. I grew up in church. But that is separate. You know, these Republicans nowadays don't believe in separation. And what about health care? Health care should not be dependent on GoFundMe. This session, I watched as Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick tried to doge away Medicaid for our families that need to go see primary care doctors. So whether it's education, whether it's healthcare, whether it's water, I know that's a huge critical issue in Hays County and around the state, or whether it's housing affordability, I am going to be working for the people. And so I appreciate all of you and working together to change this state, because isn't it past time? So I look forward to seeing each and every one of you over and over on the campaign trail because we need a good win for Texas.